Alright, guys, let's go over these patch notes. Alright, let's read everything. Alright, so Conquest is primary competitive mode in SMITE. Omega Lil. This can come from player made decisions. Alright, they're actually explaining what fucking Conquest is. This is ridiculous. Pepega. Conquest stat review. The debate of which mode is the best is a constant discussion in my community. What do you mean the best? You know what? Literally, the fact that they say this literally shows that they have no clue what the fuck's going on. Siege, Joust can be your best motherfucking modes. Conquest is the only one that's gonna be competitive, right? The only one that'll ever try to break that, brought you that mixer deal that made you like whatever it was, $7 million. Bruh. This obviously shows that they give zero fucks about the pro scene right there. These guys are still trying to figure out if fucking ARAM is better than fucking Conquest. Omega Lil. It's an especially difficult scenario because even if the data different mode excels the difference, my success turns to the game's variety. We provide a wide range of gods and modes so that we appeal to a large audience. Every mode is supported, but some important depend on how you look at it. Kepe. I'm a Joust main. I'm trying to go pro Joust. Here are some interesting stats about Conquest. Conquest is the most played game mode and sorted by actual in-game playtime. Conquest is the third most played by unique players. Joust number 1. Arena number 2. This means the Conquest is played by a slightly smaller pool of total people, but those people tend to play SMITE more than those who play the other modes. Makes sense. Okay. Looking back at Season 6. Let's go Season 6. The current Conquest map was introduced in Update 5.1 2 years ago. Please give me another map. Where the complete art layout was done. Nice. This iteration feels like the strongest version of Conquest ever designed, so the team has been carefully updating it throughout the 2 years. Update 6.1 brought the following major features: Totem and Primal Oni. Bro, that felt like it was so long ago already. Like, bro, they need to add new shit, bro. Like, I've always said this about SMITE. Do you guys, alright, chat, 101, hear me out right quick. Hear me out, chat. Why are they balancing so slowly and carefully when they obviously are not focused on professional gameplay and more, and obviously and focused on actually selling skins? They're focused on selling skins and bringing more people to the game. They're not focused on the pro scene. So why the fuck are you balancing it so closely? You're not Dota. You're not League of Legends. Why are you doing that? Look, it's okay. Be honest with us. Obviously, skins make you money, right? That's okay. We understand that's business. Now, if you do that, make the game entirely fun. Why do people play Joust and Siege? Because they can do stupid shit and fun shit. And it's new and it's different. The Conquest is the same exact gods, same exact rotation, same exact shit, same exact everything. Bro, if you're focusing on skins, open up the game, bro. Open it up. Make new shit, bro. Bring a fucking fire giant that runs down mid lane and you have to brawl it. Bro, be a creative. Who cares? Stop balancing so closely if we're not focused on playing pro. If the pro scene brought in millions and millions and millions of dollars, and that, then I understand. Okay, balance very closely. Make sure the games aren't blown open by 10 minutes. Make sure the game is close. Make sure these games, bring on a very competitive state. But I just don't understand Hi-Rez. But I mean, that's my opinion, I guess. I don't know. Whatever, so they brought Totem and Ku. This was their 1 year change, by the way. We feel about both these features. Combined with a series of smaller balances led to a great start of the season. These features were designed to fix certain problems, and players appreciated the approach. Okay. Throughout the Season 6, the meta changed often, resulting in some crazy clash position changes as the team felt good about the amount of optimization that we're able to do the map. This shows our core goals of mobile design, flexibility, and player choice were all represented on the map. I agree with this. I think SMITE did a great job with this. They made most gods in different positions be valuable, which was not a case in SMITE earlier. So this was good. They did this. I agree with this. This is the best Smite has ever been when it comes to what gods you can put in what positions and flexing, just flexing gods. We feel Season 5 and 6 were some of the best ever for Conquest mode. I don't disagree. The wider map, lower XP sharing, and more meaningful objectives have allowed the map's competitive nature to flourish. However, the best way to continue improving this mode is to be honest with ourselves about its problems and negative experiences. Omega Lel. Flexibility and player choices are great, but they lead to some dangerous situations if left unchecked. Even in representing our core design goals, extreme highs can be just as dangerous to players' experience as extreme lows. As the season progressed, we reached an invade meta that we always do. This is not a one. This happened before. Can you zoom in? Yes, I can. How's that? Flexibility, player choices, dangerous situations left to check. Yeah, whatever. Invade meta. By the way, this happened already 3 times. This invade meta shit has already happened 3 times. Early invades have one major problem. They break the indeed pacing of the match. The strategy immediately raises the stakes, causing winner to lose to be determined too early. This generally results in a stressful experience that feels more influenced by randomness other than skill. I agree. Jungle role and mid role feeling less impactful than other roles. I don't know about this. I play jungle and mid a ton. I mean, you don't feel less impactful. You're just not fucking the most important role in the game. I think this is fine. I don't agree with this. Like, jungle doesn't need to be the carry role. It's not in League of Legends. Dota is not even a jungle. I mean, there is, but there's not real main junglers. Like, you don't... The jungle doesn't need to be the carry role. That's why carry is called carry. Pepega. Previous changes to the map combined with meta shifts throughout the year have caused this feeling. Junglers were intentionally nerfed on a few occasions due to their ability to snowball game. Millionaires have been sharing more and more farm. Rest of their team to adapt. Why have they been sharing more farm? Because dual lane's a fucking meme. That's why they're sharing so much farm. Support leaves dual lane because it's a long lane, can get ganked through 4 or 5 different ways. There's no fucking XP. You can farm a purple that spawns every 2 minutes, or you could die to oracles at level 3 with your support. What are you gonna choose? There's no farm on the map. That's why they did that farm that I'm sure you guys saw on Twitter. I don't know if you guys saw that on Twitter. Although these issues resulted from intended shifts, the new season is always good to evaluate roles and attempt to make them all feel equally important to the outcome of the match. Okay. Exactly, Jembu. That's exactly what I was saying. He's saying it's not that mid is less impactful. It just feels like there's 3 people in mid at 60 seconds and you get no farm. Exactly. You're triple splitting. But the reason you're triple splitting is because the support can't get farm in left lane. What is the support supposed to farm? The lane? That means then you're taking away from your carry. And then if their carry is solo farming, then you have a huge disadvantage when you do leave the lane. So you can't do that. And there's nothing to farm on the left side of the map. There's literally nothing. There's, like I said, oracles that you die to and give you shit experience. Or purple that spawns every year. So there's no farm on the map. Yo, Sax, thanks for the 32 months. Sorry, I'm doing a YouTube video. Hi, YouTube. Dual lane not at all resembling a support ADC dual lane. Yeah, this has been a problem, I don't know for how long. SMITE is designed to encourage more rotation, team fighting, and jungling in the early games for all roles. But we still want the roles to meet players' expectations. I agree. Players strongly expect there to be a viable dual lane in MOBA, so as pros have continued to shift god role positions into an unrecognizable state. And we will be introducing changes that encourage a return to a more familiar territory. Some dual lane. I'm excited for that, man. I love dual lane. I'm excited for dual lane. I'm playing support this year, so I'm excited to sit in lane and support my carry and try to win the dual lane. You know what I mean? Like League of Legends or Dota. I'm excited for this. I hope they do it well. Soloing this year was as impactful as ever due to the addition of the totem. Ah, man, solo is so fucking trash. Literally the worst. It went from like one of the best roles in the game to the shittiest role in the game. Well, the problem was that many players, especially on the high end, found that this lane had very little room to flex your skills. Yes, very few solo kills occurred in the early game, resulting in less exciting experience. I agree. With our problems identified and thus our goals set, we could start enacting meaningful changes to the map in order to solve these problems. Alright, so this is where the real shit goes down. I'll tell you guys exactly what I think about these are the changes they're gonna do. So Hopefully season 7 PTS will be out and we're able to test it out and see how it feels. The jungle clear relic is making a return, but this time it's a consumable. When I hear consumable, it's like almost. Do you guys feel like this is a band-aid fix? I really feel like this is a band-aid fix. But we'll see. Along with some key functionality changes, problems being targeted, invade meta. Obviously, the goal of the item is to give all roles extra protection against invades. Okay, with this item, they can opt to have a safer or quick early jungle clear instead of additional potions. What I do like about this is now it makes you think between getting potions or Hand of the God. Now we're gonna have to see how the gold is, right? How much money is it? And do you really have to think about getting Hand of the God or pots? If they make it where you really have to, balance it, you're gonna be like, okay, I want pots because I'm gonna be fighting a lot in dual lane, or I want Hand of the Gods because I'm gonna be, double jungling. I think double jungle could come back with how much farm is on the map. Okay, so this consumable deals damage to all jungle monsters in a small area around you. Obviously, old hog. You can only carry one stack of this consumable at a time, so you have to go back to base to refresh it. This damage effect does not damage enemy camps or jungle bosses. Wait, the damage effect does not damage... What the fuck? What do you mean? The damage effect does not damage enemy camps or jungle bosses. Oh, enemy camps. Okay, I'm sorry. Or jungle bosses. Okay, makes sense. But it is increased by Assassin's Blessing. This was smart. This was really smart here. This part right here was really smart of them. Making it where jungle benefits more from it. So it's not just 5 people running around fucking hogging camps. Everybody just hog, running around. Yo, hog. Makes sense. Doesn't work for invades. Yes, obviously that's why they did enemy camps. This was smart. I think this was the genius part about all of this. This was the genius part. Even though it was, I feel like, a little bit obvious. But, hey, bro, sometimes it's not that obvious. And it does not scale. Good. The item costs 100 gold. So how much damage does it do? How much damage? It doesn't say how much damage. To be determined? Oh, man. That's going to be... I mean, that's like the most important part. Especially if it doesn't scale. This flat damage must be worth it. Okay, Omega Lil. So this item is undetermined. Vision Shard. This is for every single bot on my team that has less than 1 ward plays under 30 minutes. Each player's inactive relic slot. The one that can... You know why? Is that Dota is literally centered around vision. The whole game is vision. And then, League of Legends and SMITE took the easy way out. They're like, yo, our fucking players are tards, bro. Like, we need to fucking give them wards, because if not, they're not fucking warding. Each player's inactive relic slot, the one that cannot be upgraded until level 12, will not have that shard in place. Okay, that's cool. That's interesting. I like this. I definitely like this. Activating this place a weak ward. A weak ward? What the fuck's... Oh, I guess shorter time. 120-second cooldown. The problems being targeted. Invade meta. This is cool. This is really cool. I think they crushed it right here. The fact that it's not a relic that you buy is just that relic that you don't have a relic. So until level 12 you have it, and then late game vision you have to invest in. I like it. I definitely like it. The goal of this item is to give players more control over their early game experience. With this item, players are less likely to fall victim to risky or aggressive ganks in the early game. And more players with the joys of warring, as it will be applied to all game modes. Cool. The first relic slot is not affected by this. A shard can be upgraded to a normal relic for free at level 12. Very interesting. I don't think it would be worth it unless they make it really worth it somehow. Because all the other actives are too good in SMITE. Shell, Aegis, Girdle, they're just too good. There's no way you upgrade this. I don't. You have to make this ward like insane. Maybe you get, I don't know, a sentry or something from it. If you get a sentry, you upgrade it for normal relic at level 12. The shard ward looks different. It does not change with ward skills. A smaller radius, lower duration, and provides no gold when killed. Okay. Okay. This is good. The upgrade, I don't know about this. I feel like they were forced to do this. They're like, oh, I guess we have to make an upgrade for it. I think it would have been fine just to leave it like this. Just not do an upgrade. Once you get your second relic, you no longer get the rewards, but it's okay because you already made a ton of use of it. You always keep it until level 12 plus a relic of your choice. No, you don't keep it. It replaces it. If you get shell or any other relic, it replaces vision shard. All right, let's go on to the new objective. The Jungle Shrine is a new early game objective located in the area in between Yellow Buff and Back Harpies. That's a weird location. Problems being targeted, jungler impact. The goal of this feature is to add more team-wide impact to the jungle role in the early game. Junglers can't be in every lane at the same time, but now their allies will feel their impact through these gifts of gold. We hope this has similar level of success that the totem had. This objective's gold reward grows each time your team clears a jungle camp, so it essentially has a variable respawn time and variable reward amount. Bandage fix. Definitely a bandage fix. Definitely a bandage fix. This I don't like. I don't like this. You don't need this. What the fuck is this? This is you're just like, here, jungler, have more gold. What does it give you again? Just gives you gold. Nah, you're literally gonna like, there's no thought process behind it. Like, you're gonna clear it going from speed to backs every time. There's no thinking on it. There's no, it's just there. That's not good. I don't like this. Weakest change they've made, definitely. Definitely the weakest change they've made. Very band-aid fix. They're just like, oh, let's just give junglers more gold. How do we do that? Throw a fucking little gold chest in between speed and back camps. Definitely needs to be deleted. Yellow buff spawns earlier. Is it the relic shard in the level 12 slot though? Yes, it is. But once you hit your level 12, you can either upgrade it or get a different relic. This camp now spawns at 20 seconds instead of 23. So where would the minions be? Right by tier 1, I think, passing tier 1. Maybe at tier 1. The problems being targeted in Vayne meta, jungler impact, mid impact. Okay. The goal of this feature is to make sure mid laners and sometimes junglers have enough time. I like this. I like this a lot. One, the weirdest problem is going to mid wave, even though you cleared nearly perfect at speed, and go to mid and you still miss a minion. And only certain gods could do it, like Scylla, Merlin, but other mid laners get destroyed by this, right? Because you go mid, you miss one minion, that means you don't hit level 2, then you get killed, or you lose pressure and lose red over because because it spawns at 23 for no reason. No, it literally said there's an up, guys. First relic is not affected. The shard, vision shard, can be upgraded to a normal relic for free at level 12. Oh, that you can't upgrade. Okay, yeah. So you lose it at level 12, correct? Yeah, that's what I meant. I mean, for some reason I got confused that you could upgrade it. Sorry. My mistake. No, I thought it was that you could upgrade it if you wanted to, like, and they still, it was to be determined, like the upgraded version of Vision Shard. Yeah, I was right, but yeah, I was wrong on the part of that you could upgrade Vision Shard. Okay, so we're talking about Jungle Shrine was garbage. Yellow buff, this is genius. This needs to be done a long time ago. Because yeah, I mean, that was like the biggest thing. This definitely needed to be fixed a long time ago. I'm glad they did it now. So you get to mid wave at the same time, or around the same time, and then you meet middle, and then you fight, right? Then nobody has an advantage because of a stupid mechanic like Scylla being able to crush Popper 2 over the wall from mid, Each mid has no advantage from the beginning, and then, whatever advantage starts with the mini wave starts there, but not from the beginning. So I agree with this. There's not enough stealth gods and creep pickles to do that. But I don't disagree with that. That's actually a good idea. You maybe if you upgrade it, you upgrade vision shard, and then it gives you a ward that you can see invis. But I feel like there's just not enough invis characters to actually prioritize that over a shell or girdle or Aegis or whatever. All right, sorry guys, I have allergies, so I might be like touching my nose and breathing weird and stuff. Mid harpy pathing and XP camps changes. Okay. So there's one mid rights, and now there. So the biggest thing about this to me is not that there's two mids right here, is this pathing is fucking cut off. So jumps indefinitely. Wait. This is like a. You can't go through that, right? Like this is a wall. So definitely jumps become so much better in mid. On her, Uller, Huyi. I'm trying to think of mages that have jumps. I can't think of too many right now off the top of my head. Or leaps. Scylla. So now this is interesting because yes, there's two camps, but I think jumps just become that much better. Like literally, dude, you could jump over this camp right here. Merlin can't hop over this. Hades could. So mid camps can't be split 1-1, which is good. Because higher pressure should be able to control these two, right? You should be able to control these two. I agree with that. So if you're winning, right? But you have to go out of position to get here, right? Unless you have a leap. If you don't have a leap, characters without leaps just became that much weaker. That's what I noticed right away. If you don't have a leap, you're weak as fuck. Like, you literally have to walk around the butt fucking the anus of this. Look at this. Look how long that takes, bro. If you're a mage, you're never getting around that without dying. Yeah, but Kama's an assassin. You have to think about mages that control mid lane. So, like, imagine this, right? For example, you're a Poseidon, right? You clear these, you clear these, and then you say, "Yo, we have pressure. Let's contest these." You walk all the way around here, right? Hoping that they haven't cleared it by the time you get around here, and then you clear this, and I feel like you're automatically out of position. You're automatically out of position right here. Like if they contest this and they clear, support pinches you, or hunter pinches you, and you're just out of position. But you could throw in a Billy on it to steal, like Cuckoo Tornado, yeah, but you could over the wall, but you need a ward right here. I mean, yeah, that's too situational. You have to think more what would happen on an every time basis, like in general, most of the time that'll happen. That's too situational. Like, yeah, you could try it. You could throw your one over as Poseidon and steal one mid harpy. Yeah, I mean that could happen, but it's not something you could base off. So yeah, so the gods with jumps just became way stronger. That's the first thing I see. And then yeah, I mean if you're behind, you could kind of just contest. You get this mid, give up 2. Yeah, but I agree with T-Dog. That's the biggest thing I see. Leaps became that much stronger, and if you have pressure in mid and jungle and support, there's more farm, right? You don't just split mid even though you're ahead. You actually get more farm for it, and I'm glad, and this is a lot of farm too, because this is not their farm, correct? So this is not less farm because it's not in their jungle. You get the same amount of experience. Yeah, Huyi is good. Huyi is amazing again. I agree for Huyi mid. Huyi mid looks nutty now. He jumps over this wall, this wall, this wall, this wall, this wall, this wall, and he has bounces everywhere. So I agree with that. Huyi is really good. I like this. Mid Harpies, the goal for your side, now have a very different jungle path that favors the home team mid laner. I like this. You should have an advantage if you're on your side, correct? There is now an additional mid-harpy camp so that each mid laner has their own problems being targeted. Mid-impact, the goal of this feature is to increase the amount of farm the mid laner has access to and to make the lane slightly safer. Players are losing a path from aura to chaos side, which will make certain rotations much more difficult. Cool. This is huge. This is definitely huge. Remember I said the biggest problem was that dual lane had nothing to farm. That's why support always left. Because if you stay, like I said, the problem is, if you, as a support player, right? You stay in lane, you're taking farm from your carry. So as soon as you leave to gank, he's behind. And then if this lane loses, the game's over. And so now, with this being here, you can stay with your support to contest these. And this is neutral farm, not their farm, right? So the experience is 100%. So this is good. I like this change. Can you jump from yeah, you could definitely jump over this. Yeah, from here, if you hit the right spot, like right here, from here to here, definitely you could jump over this. Definitely. Hey Stacy, sorry, I'm just doing a little YouTube video. Yeah, definitely like this farm. New XP camp featuring a single Elder Harpy has been added to both. Or a single. It's not that much experience. It's still something. Still something to contest for sure. You have pressure. You can't like having pressure in dual lane literally doesn't matter unless purple's up. The only way it's worth it is purple's up, and if purple's up, you still probably you get collapsed on and die for invading purple. That isn't even worth that much experience. So now you actually have something worth fighting for when you have pressure. So picking Sylvanas and Apollo or Sylvanas and Uller is beneficial because you're giving up a little bit of like team fight and you know comp, but you're picking lane pressure, and you're gonna get something out of that lane pressure. So definitely really like it. Gold features to encourage players to stay together on the side of the map by giving them more XP and gold sources. Purple camp will now spawn at 20. Big. So now you can start at purple. You start at purple. What times do these mids start? I guess they need to figure that out. The problem is being targeted. Dual lane isn't a dual lane. The goal of this change is to give dual lane a big head start and save gold and XP, and it should make much less likely the dual lane loses camp than in the start of the game, and encourages two players to work together to clear it in time for the minions to meet. Good. Problem being targeted. Invade meta. Solo laners can't solo each other. Health pots will no longer stack with health chalice. This had to be done a while ago. Hey! Oh, sorry guys, I need to go blow my nose in a second. The goal is to change to prevent tanky gods from bullying everyone early game. The ability to stack double heals has helped early invaders stay alive longer to cause more trouble. Thank you guys. Yeah, this makes sense. Should have been done a long time ago. These changes